This is Aaron Trader. This is the last call of the day, so we're going to take a look here at crude oil and at natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy or sell any stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil daily chart, natural gas daily chart. Now, it's actually a really good day trading here in the crude oil and the natural gas. Turned out really good. And I don't know if you watched my video there at midday, but Goldman Sachs now is up almost 7 points. JP Morgan's up almost 3 points. Giddy up on that. Now, usually when you have a Monday down, like say you have like the NASDAQ is down, the next day you get that turnaround Tuesday. So we got to see. But then again, we have that Fed meeting. So I think they're going to cut a quarter point there. So Wednesday, 2 o'clock, you want to make sure you pay attention. Okay, let's take a look at the old crude ski. Now, you can see here, we had this red candle, and then we had this inside day, which basically means your high and your low is inside the previous day's high and low. Then we had a nice rally up here, and then on Friday, it rallied up here, but it closed above that 8-day, even though we had an indecision candle. Now, today we had a higher high and a higher low. Very, very nice. Okay, so this is what you're going to be trading against. So right now, your real-time price is 70.14. So we want to look here at Friday's high. You're looking at 70.32. That's your next resistance. And then we want to look at today's high at 70.70. And then we want to look right here at 71.46. That's going to be very key. And then we have your 21-day at 71.77. So you want to watch those futures here when they open at 6 o'clock. It could be a tell on what's going to be going on tomorrow, okay? So you always want to watch the high, $70.70, and you want to watch that low at 68.65 and watch that key 8 SMA. Okay, now we had a pretty good little bit of rally here in crude oil and in natural gas. Now, there was a pipeline explosion there in Texas, so that was a pretty big effect on it. You can see natural gas ripped higher right on that news. So always watch for any kind of a disruption in the crude oil, natural gas, pipelines, anything that is always going to take crude and natural gas higher. Okay, so let's look at the downside. Well, your key level here, first of all, we're going to be looking at the top of this candle. You're looking at 69.81. That's going to be key. And then watch that 8-day. That is the key. That's 68.57. Okay. If that's lost, we look to the top here, 67.97, and then we look right there at that 67.24, and then follow candles down, 563, and then your big retest down here at 65.27 level. But as long as that price is above that 8-day and is holding it, you got yourself a trading range here now between that 8-day, 68.57, and that 71.77, which is your 21-day. So now we got to see how this is all going to shake out. Now, you're only sitting at about 43 here on your RSI, plenty of room to run up. No, not very nicely. And now look at your MACD here. Your green here is they're kissing their old red. But again, if that rolls back down, well, that'll be bearish. But if it crosses over, then what we get is we have a crossover like we have here, where the green goes over the red, shows momentum, and boom, you get that nice upside move, okay? But again, this is still a very, very bearish chart. Always taking that into consideration. Double top ski, and then we have all good here. All the way down, series of lower highs. This could rise up all the way to the 21-day. It could go all the way to the 50-day, and it's still a bearish chart here until we get these simple moving averages to curl back up like we're trying to do here with the 8 SMA here. So we got to see how it all shakes out. But watch those futures 6 o'clock tonight. It might be a tell of what's going to be happening tomorrow. Okay, natural gas was a really good trade today. It came down and right down to and held that 8 SMA here. That was the key. Now, it came down just a little bit farther below that. No big deal, but then you held that 208. That's the time that you want to take a nice little scalp ski. Okay, so UNG was a really good trade for me today. I got in at 14.45, and I was out at 14.90, 5,000 shares. Now, again, I am long 5,000 shares, and I am scalping 5,000 shares here every day in UNG for the natural gas. So right now, this is looking very, very good because look at that. All the prices above that 8 SMA, very, very nice. Let's take a look at the downside here first, okay? So when those futures open at 6 o'clock, what you really want to watch is that 100-day right there, okay? 2.33, that's going to be your support level, and then right below it is going to have that 8-day sitting at 2.28. Now, when those futures open, this 8-day is going to start creeping right back up here. And if we can get it to cross that 100-day, we got it to cross everything else here. That would be looking very, very bullish to take this higher. Okay, upside, well, we had a high today of 2.397. What we're looking for is Friday's high. That's at 2.40. Now, again, if we can get above that, Then what we do is we just look right to the left of the chart here. Okay, then your next level you're looking at is 2.448, say call it 2.45, and then we'll come right up here to 2.48 level, and then we just follow the candles. You got 2.52, we have 2.57, and then 2.60 there here on your W, your upside targets here. But you got to close, not just pop up. You got to close above that 2.40 here. But right now here, natural gas is a very, very good trade, and seasonality is in favor. Seasonality is not in favor of the crude, but when you have pipelines here, and then you got, tropical storms hitting, and you got that disruption that we had in Louisiana last week with that hurricane, number 2 hurricane. See, it all adds to the pile there. Any kind of disruption will take crude oil and natural gas higher. Now, natural gas this is always a good trend. That's why I always go long as soon as I get the opportunity, and then I scalp it also. But all the way till about the first, second week of December, then I take my position right on off here. And most of the time I'll do a short because she's going to come flying right on down. So when those futures open, watch obviously today's high and low, okay, 2.397. Watch that low, 2.26. But watch that 100-day, very, very key. And then watch this 8-day, simple moving average, 2.28. Very, very critical. And then watch Friday's high, 2.40. We crack above that, then we can just start rallying this thing all the way on up. Now you're sitting at around 59 here, plenty of room here on to run. Your green over your red, see how bullish that is? Once that green goes over the red, shows positive momentum. Looking very, very good here on the natural gas. And crude oil is looking very, very good here for a nice trade here the last 4 days. Okay, that's what I got for you. Now, I'll be back here tomorrow morning, and we will do it before 8 o'clock, as usual, and we will do it all over again. All right, thanks for watching.